I came into The Amazing Spider-Man probably with a different point of view from a lot of people because I hated every single one of Sam Raimi's trilogy of films. I found that the dialogue was often nonsensical, I didn't believe the characters' motivations, and the films were annoyingly preachy. I also had real issues with the special effects, which looked very artificial. So having seen The Amazing Spider-Man, I'm actually quite happy and pleasantly surprised. The special effects are much better. And a lot of people have been worried about the use of special effects in the trailer because you see a lot from the point of view of Spider-Man, which looked a little strange. The shots that you see in the trailer are not used much in the film. It's almost as if it was test footage and maybe a couple of seconds makes its way through. Spider-Man has real heft, and a lot of the time actually that you see Spider-Man swinging around, they tend to go for really using Andrew Garfield. It's a much better approach and much more enjoyable. Now, bizarrely, there aren't actually that many action sequences in The Amazing Spider-Man, so if you love the original Spider-Man films because they were bold, ambitious, spectacular, you might be surprised when you see this film because that's not the approach. This film is more about the drama, more about the character of Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield is excellent as Peter Parker because he is able to convey an intelligence that Tobey Maguire just wasn't. Tobey Maguire often had a goofy look on his face and I thought he was completely miscast as Peter Parker. Whereas there is angst, there is a real sort of probing about Andrew Garfield. He's always sort of examining what's going on around him. And also, the script hangs together really well because as opposed to things just randomly happening for no apparent reason, Peter Parker is the catalyst to all of the events that seemingly go wrong in this film, and as a result there's a real sense of guilt which hangs over Andrew Garfield. Emma Stone is also fantastic. Rhys Ifans is really good as well, but I think the script let him down slightly as he goes from a perfectly pleasant doctor, a little bit mysterious, to someone who's evil and you're not really sure why. If you turn into a lizard, do you always become a bad guy? His motivations are not really clear, and it just turns into a story where it's like, bad guy wants to destroy city, and that's a little disappointing considering the quality of the performances and the direction as well. So yeah, it's fine. I was emotionally involved with it. It's not an all-out action film, but you know, it's a good blockbuster. I enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to sequels.